Good morning. I just had swim practice. I took up swimming. I'm having a little lemon water with a little, I think like a tablespoon of, hold on. Let me show you exactly what it is. Apple cider vinegar with the mother. Don't know what it does. I know it's good for you. I've been having it my whole life. My mom, literal mother, just instilled it in me. I have all these beautiful fresh lemons from my trees. How pretty they are. Oh, also, I'm taking my vitamins. Fish oil. I take vitamin D3, magnesium glycinate, CoQ10, curcumin, and berberine. And then I also have Nutrafol, great for hair, skin, and nails. So that's my lineup. I'm gonna make some breakfast. And yeah, this is my early morning routine. Nothing crazy. Why not get ready with you guys? I'm doing a little skincare. So I go super, super, super light. In the morning, I'm using this Drunk Elephant C Tango multivitamin eye cream, a little bit right under the eyes. And then this I've been using for actual years. This is not sponsored, nothing in here is sponsored. La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Spray B5. If you have dry skin, redness, when I tell you it's almost like a liquid lotion, it makes my skin so moisturized. I'm not even joking. All through the day, I wake up tomorrow morning and I'm fine. And then I just do a little SPF. This is Naturium Dew Glow Tinted Moisturizer 50. I like this because it has a little tint. So if I do have any redness, it'll give me like a nice, like a little tan, you know? And then I love to do a little fragrance whenever. This is Windows Down PCH by Henry Rose. I actually broke this bottle. It smells so nice. It's like fresh citrus, but also has something reminiscent to like first fragrances I used to use when I was in high school. It's like you get like a deepness, smoky and citrus, like a little musk. And I love that because I don't really go for like a straight up citrusy fragrance. I normally do something that's a little smokier, spicier, deeper, more sexy. And I feel like this gives me both. And it just feels like I have the windows down. I'm going up the coast to California. Yeah, that's it. Quick morning routine. This is weird. I haven't vlogged in forever. I feel like my vlogs are kind of just like meh. But you guys have been in my DMs on Instagram and on TikTok asking me, when am I coming back to YouTube? So I'm here. We've got a lot on the docket today. We need to feed the boys, make breakfast. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna go to Equinox. And then I'm going over to Joey's because he's heading out of town. He's on a book tour. And he has puppies and nobody was gonna be able to watch the puppies. He's got a lot of new puppies, which I think that they're up for adoption now over at Wagmore, or will be, but they're so cute. I can't wait to meet them. So I'm gonna take care of them for the week. And yeah, we're gonna have 8 puppies in our lives. So let's get the day started. Not even to make an announcement, but you guys, look who is here with me. Wolfie, stand up, say hi. You guys, Wolfie is here. Wolfie, do you wanna tell them or should I? Wolfie is now living with me full time. He's been living with me for a few months. He just had a major surgery. He's very healthy, but he doesn't want to show you. But look, we had to check out some tumors, and then we also got these 2 front teeth removed. He doesn't like showing them off. He's very sensitive about it, but he still looks so handsome. But yeah, he had a tumor in his mouth, and we had to remove the tumor, and it was benign. No cancer, but the teeth had to come out. And you don't really use those teeth, and you look so beautiful. We hike every day, and we're active. He's lost 10 pounds, and he's with his brother Storm. And Monty will be back. Monty's at Joey's because Joey loves her so much. I know, she's coming back. You want a tail treat? This is your daddy's company, yeah. He's so much happier here. Moon kind of bullies him, and I know, Moon bullies him. And he's just so sensitive, and he's 11 years old now, which is crazy. And it's just a better fit, and they love being together. Let's do this, and then have breakfast, and then I gotta go on a W. I gotta take you guys, and then I'm going to the gym. Look how cute he is. Also, how cute. Joey's book PR box came in, and this is his new book, The 12. Go ahead and grab it. It's beautiful. Little candle. Love DW Home. This is adorable. It's a little Sagittarius tea from Magic Hour. I also love this brand so much. Make really yummy teas. He has a little note in here and a little face mask. That's so cute. Congratulations. Of course. Chicken scratch. Lovely. It's a thought that counts. I can't wait. I've actually read 10 chapters of it so far. I hosted his LA book stop. Some of you guys were there. And yeah, congratulations. And this is my boy kibble. Avocado. 3 egg whites with 2 eggs. Kimchi, cottage cheese. I've been using this one forever. Broccoli and blueberries with a little bit of sea salt on the eggs. I know it looks awful, but this is Eastern European, mama. It's all going in the same place. And we need to be satiated. You already had your breakfast. We are on our morning hike. It's Gorgeous. We opted for a hike instead. And they're looking for a ball that I threw. The boys are not gonna find it. Monty's 100% gonna find it. Storm's already over it. Wolf has no idea. Wolf doesn't do fetch. Imagine my shock when I walk into the beautiful bedroom I designed a few years ago, and this is the current status. There's no duvet cover, mama. There's torn sheets. It's not giving. There's no vibe. There's no energy. The mattress I know is great because I know this is a Helix mattress because I put this in here and he has loved it. So let's see what we can do to zhuzh up this space a little bit. Yep, I was right. The blue band tells it's a Helix Midnight Luxe, which is the same bed that I sleep on at home. We are back in the bedroom and I'm ready to get to work. But first off, March is actually Sleep Awareness Month. And to celebrate, I am partnering once again with Helix Sleep. You guys know the drill. I'm obsessed with Helix Sleep, been sleeping on them for going on like 7 years now. Everybody in my life sleeps on their mattresses, but they have over 20 different types of mattresses. You can just go to helixsleep.com/Daniel Preda, take the sleep quiz, and you'll be paired up with the right one. More on that later though, because I'm also gonna be redoing the guest room that I made for our kids that we never had. We're gonna be turning that into a regular guest room. Also, right now, if you go to helixsleep.com/Daniel Preda, you'll get 20% off site-wide. But this is everything we got here. I got the Helix glaciotex cooling memory foam pillows. These sleep really cool if you're a hot sleeper like me, and they're memory foam. These are great on your neck. I got the luxury plush mattress topper, but has the glaciotex cooling cover. So again, if you sleep hot, this is for you. 10-cell sheet set. I love these. They're very cooling and just really soft and silky on the body. We also needed a new duvet. This is by their other brand, Birch, which is also available on the website. Again, it regulates the body temperature, and we got some other pillows to try out here as well. Okay, that was so simple to put on. This is perfect if you don't need to get a new mattress, but you just want to add a little plushness. They also have a more firm version. Also, this is great for college students. I would have loved to have one of these instead of sleeping on that awful college dorm bed. So this is the current state of the guest room, the guest children's room. It used to be so cute. First of all, the beds were in the middle. Why are they on each side? Where is all the bedding from here? I don't know what's going on. I know Nikita was staying here for a little bit and she turned this into a glam area, but where is the art? I had custom made art. There's like chips on the wall. It looks like this has been the cat's room because these are like destroyed. I mean, I think I'm just gonna turn this into a queen bed. So there's a suite in here. Queen bed right there, nightstands. We're gonna need a chair. I also am not a fan of these lights anymore. These are just dummy lights I put in here. There's no actual light in them, I don't think, yeah. So I think I'm gonna take those down. This is what happens. This is what happens when I leave Joey in charge of his home. Jesus. Okay, these are the vibes, you guys. It is giving cozy, comfortable. I love the blend of the green and the crisp white for summer. I also found these really adorable vintage throw pillows. It actually has the same tone of the green. It's like a really pretty greenish blue, and then the cream. And I love this cream throw just to warm it up a little bit, but it looks stunning. I feel like this is exactly what I needed. A little bedroom reset. It is so much more comfortable. The sleep topper is lovely and cool, and I can sleep just like how I would sleep at home. So if you guys are interested in checking out Helix Sleep, you can go to helixsleep.com/Daniel Preda. As I said, March is Sleep Awareness Month, and to celebrate, they are having 20% off site-wide. Also, a bunch of other stuff is on sale, so there might be even greater sales on the website. Everything's shipped for free. There's a 120-night sleep guarantee, and there's also a lifetime warranty. So really, a win is a win, baby. But I'm gonna take a little nap because I have my friend Drew. You guys know Drew. He's Lone Fox over on YouTube and Instagram. He's opening a store in Los Angeles. So I am gonna take a little power nap and head to the event. I'll show you guys my fit. But yeah, thank you to Helix for sponsoring today's segment. I will link all the products I got down below just in case you guys are interested. And I will see you after my nap. All right, the turf outside smells so bad and Joey never cleans it properly. So I got this off of Amazon. I've used this for years. Simple Green Outdoor Odor Eliminator. Natural, it's really easy. You just hook this up to the hose and then spray it down and then let it dry, and then the puppies can go back on it, and comes with this 32-ounce sprayer. I will link that below for you guys, but if you have turf, that is amazing. Also, they had no toys. They just need to start playing. They're all teething. There's a bunch of stuffies, and then they have some good rope pull toys. This is great for teething, dog bones and rings. Ooh, uh-oh. Sorry guys, these are not for you. And then some poop bags. So I think that's a good deal. I'll link that below as well. This one, what's in here? A little frisbee. That's like for when they're older. But some more of these cute toys. Kind of the same vibe. These are so cute. All right, let's go play with them. Hello, little shitty dogs. We gotta clean some poop up, but we got some toys for ya. I put this little heat lamp out here and they love it. Okay, let's clean up this poop and then we can play with the toys. Okay, so the pen is clean, disinfected. We got the heat lamp on, fresh water. I went to wash their toys and I'm throwing some new ones in here for some stimulation. And then I set up the pen outside, well, in the sunny spot at least right now, while it's morning with their breakfast. So I'm gonna go get them. They're gonna have their breakfast. And I did some gardening here because this was a mess. So I redid these plants here and I planted a bunch of poppy seeds and I just pulled out a bunch of weeds. This place is a disaster. I ripped out all these old shrubs that were never properly cared for. So they were just like growing crazy and blocking all the sunlight. So I planted this. I needed to get my chainsaw and cut down. Plant some jasmines. One, I needed to get 2 more for there. So jasmine can grow on this side and then some lavender. And then I'm gonna mulch this whole thing and it'll look much better. All right, guys, come on. Breakfast time. Come on. Good boys. So they're all boys except for her. That's the little girl. All of them are boys. Even the little runt. Where's the runt? There's the runt. He just doesn't eat as much and he was always smaller from birth. He was tiny. Hello. Aw, they're thirsty. They love being out in the fresh grass. Not everybody does this, but I take away their food because it just makes them realize like when food is out, it's meant to be eaten. This is not a free country for you guys yet. Clearly, we're caged. Hey, let go of my socks. Ow! Okay, I gotta get some toys in here. They're getting the hang of the toys. What's that? Look at this toy. They are the sweetest little babies. Oh my gosh, you guys playing with your toys? They're learning. Oh, Rocky, come here. I just gave Rocky a bath and she's running inside to the bed that I put out there. I think it's a shower, actually. I think it's her first shower ever. She was so good. I was a little nervous. Come here, Rocky. Rocky, come. Yes, there's a good girl. Okay, let's dry you off. Let's dry you off. This is sweet, girl. You are so sweet. 3 of her babies have been adopted so far. There's 4 left. They are at the adoption center and Rocky came back home. Nobody adopted her, so she is here. I'm taking care of her. So she is still available, you guys. And I adore her. She's so sweet. She was so gentle with her bath. She's so incredible with all the other dogs, even Storm. I just fed her dinner. I fed her the farmer's dog. She loves it. Didn't show you guys, this is what the bed looks like. So remember, I had all those really tall shrubs. I ripped them all out, got my chainsaw, put in some small lavender, some English lavender. I forget the name of these, but they're little annuals and they smell like honey. They're amazing. I planted them for years. And then I planted a pink jasmine there and on that corner and on this fence so it can grow there and be really pretty. And then these will cascade over from the other side. Hi, Mommy. You sad I have to go? I love you. Oh, the sweetest baby. I didn't show you guys my outfit, but this is it. Leather jacket, this little houndstooth vest. I got that in Italy. Cap, Western belt, and then I have these, you can't really see them. These like, I have Doc Martens on. Those are the pants. I feel like I'm in New York. Very like East Coast of me. And then I have my glasses because I think I'm gonna need them. And then for Drew, I picked these roses from my old rose garden that I planted years ago. And they're beautiful and they're fresh and so fragrant. So a little gift. Don't show up anywhere without a gift. That's what my mom always said. Just a little something. You know, I'm thinking of you, you know? Beautiful. Better than any store-bought flowers you could ever get. I grew these myself. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a minute. TBD. But if not, I love you and I'll see you very soon.